to say. Welcome back to Black Girl Say Something. As you can see, I'm wearing my resilient black woman on a mission sweater. It's a little chilly here today. 68 degrees. That's cold for us here in South Florida, okay? With that being said, what do I want to talk to y'all about? My first night sleeping as a officially divorced woman, even though I've lived in the divorced realm for about 4 years. Sleep last night was exceptional. Let me tell you, superb. Best sleep I've had in years. And to get the final message from my lawyer late last night, I read it this morning, and she said something to the effect of, "I'm glad that this is finally over for you. I'm glad you got to keep the house. I'm also glad that your children are stronger and older." And y'all know she said, "I'll be sending you your final bill." Anywho, I'll probably do like a divorce breakdown of what this divorce cost me since the start in 2021. But I am so free. I'm at peace. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 16. I didn't tell y'all it's day 16. I didn't put on any earrings this morning. Ugh. Anywho, I need a new pair of earrings. I'm like each of my pairs of earrings is missing like one. I have a few Tory Burch earrings. I love me some Kate Spade jewelry, and all of my earrings are missing like one. So I might just pop out with two different earrings. Who knows? Because I really love those earrings, and they don't make those types anymore, like those styles. Uh, but it feels good. It feels good. I woke up this morning. I had breakfast. I'm about to do some Uber Eats till it's time to pick up the kids from school. We're in our final parenting plan, so the dilly dally with me will still kind of happen. I know Wednesday he has to pick them up from school. I don't think he's gonna pick them up this Friday. He's allotted to pick them up every other Friday from school, but there's no school for them this Friday. And my son has a field trip that he has to go on, so when they have extracurriculars, I don't think he's going to pick them up, but they will go with him this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. He hasn't elevated to overnights just yet because he has to get adequate living conditions. So yeah, but I am glad that my kids are older, stronger, wiser. They're wise beyond their years. My daughter and my son are so wise beyond their years, but also they've got to see their mom do the work. Um, over the course of 4 years, right? I'm always advocating for parents. If you are in a place where you feel like you just don't understand how parenting is working for you, get the therapy, do the work, figure out where you are in your parenting journey because it's just that parenting is not this linear thing. It ebbs and it flows, right? Sometimes we have to know when to parent. Sometimes we know when we have to observe. Sometimes we know we have to know when to be assertive in our parenting. Sometimes we have to know when there's a time to teach a lesson, when there's a time to lecture, and it just does not work in every phase of parenting. And that's something that I've come to learn as I have grown. Right. I'm so excited to post an episode of Black Girl Say Something. That is the podcast. I took a month off from posting because there's over 300 episodes that you can listen to wherever you listen to podcasts. So there's no, if, ands, or buts about, the podcast. I need to fix my shoes. Give me a second, y'all. You know how you put your shoe on and the tongue is just not right? So I'm like, let me fix my shoe. Anywho, if y'all made it this far, go ahead and subscribe. I'm not going to be before y'all long because I have a busy day and I want to be able to get everything done. Um, but yeah, yes. So I'm going back to my maiden name. Um, I gotta get like the official copies. I'm so ready to burn my marriage certificate. I don't need that. I'll make a copy of it if the kids need it for like their scrapbook or something. But I'm ready to get rid of that. We wasn't supposed to be married in the first place. Oh, a few little breakouts happening. Anywho, thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm gonna go ahead and start my day. I'm hoping good things for you because I hope good things for me. And y'all have a great Tuesday. Make it a terrific Tuesday. Make it a turned up Tuesday as we are coming into the final weeks of Vlogmas. Next week is Christmas. I will be hosting still. I'm doing Vlogmas for the whole month of December. So you're going to get Vlogmas until the 31st. I did it like that last year and it was very successful. If you made it this far and you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe, y'all. Um, I'll be doing more over here on YouTube as far as probably like get ready with me's, or not really get ready with me's. I do love doing my makeup. So probably story times while I do my makeup. Now that I'm divorced, there's so much that I can talk about now. I was holding back before because again, you never know if it's gonna go to trial. You don't want to be like the person that's somebody might say, "Oh, you bashing a person," but no, it's part of my story, it's part of my journey, and now I can share freely as I would like to because this black girl has something to say. So thank y'all for joining me. Catch me on the next Vlogmas episode. I see it's 10 of y'all in here. Y'all go ahead and subscribe. Why y'all not subscribing? Y'all are viewing the live. Y'all are here. Drop a Christmas tree comment. Leave me a comment. Say something. Follow us on TikTok. We have over 30,000 followers on TikTok. We have 1,000 of y'all that subscribed over here. We're on Facebook. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for just being here. Honestly, yesterday I went over some of my accomplishments for 2020. Yesterday I went over some of my accomplishments for 2025 because this year really felt like every time I did one good thing, 10 bad things would happen. And it's like sometimes you have to just sit back and reflect on the good so you can remember, like, dang, some good things really did happen this year. I don't know if it was just me, but for every person I talked to, everybody was like, 2025 was really, really bad. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. I got some things to do today. It's a very busy day for me. YouTube, yeah. I hope 2026 is better for us. I mean, I finalized my divorce yesterday after 4 long, drawn out years, bro. Like, I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow, but it's been a long journey. I'm just glad I got to keep my house. I'm just glad that my children are stronger. I'm just glad that my children are older. I'm glad that we've all been in therapy collectively and separately. I'm glad that our mental health is doing good. I'm just so glad for where we are on our journey. All right, y'all. Take care.